I came to the seminar because I am in love with Dietrich von Hildebrand, and I'm working on the metaphysics of personhood. So, what could be more natural? The metaphysics of personhood is important because we need to ground our ethics in metaphysical claims, in claims about the truth of the universe, in the truth of the way that things are. We can't let our talk about how to treat one another, how to organize society, how to live our lives float free from the truth about the sort of being that we are. Probably the most impactful thing that was said so far in the seminar for me was I asked about the relationship between persons in the Trinity and persons at the human level. And Rocco Buttiglione defined love as a relation in which the I is partly constituted by the presence of the beloved other. And that dramatically helped me think through what it means to be a person. I don't think that that I become another person when I fall in love, but the relationship of love is such that I become open to the other person in the relationship, and they don't remain forever outside of who I am. At least in part, I take them inside to who I am, and my relationship to them becomes internal to myself, how I conceive myself, and who I am. Right now, I'm studying the development of Trinitarian and Christological doctrine in the 3rd and 4th centuries. And there's something very difficult in understanding what's meant by a person in that period. Because we can't simply take the language and the experience of human persons and just start talking about God that way. Because then you end up with the idea that there are 3 gods, just as there would be 3 persons in a room, right? That means there's 3 human beings, okay? And so much of the conversation here and with Rocco in particular has really given me some good food for thought in terms of how to think about the development of Trinitarian theology. I think we are definitely struggling for the person today. Very much of the political discourse that we hear, at least in the United States, very much of popular culture, very much of the way that people conceive themselves and choose to live their lives on the basis of that self-conception is grounded in a deeply materialistic conception of what it means to be human. And although people still use the noun person and they use the adjective personal, people less and less today conceive of themselves as fully fledged persons. They conceive of themselves as animals, as molecular machines, very complex molecular machines, albeit, but they don't conceive of themselves as an infinite and bottomless well of meaning and value. The most unexpected part of this seminar has probably been the diversity of participants. When I came, based on the ad, I was expecting a lot of philosophers, a lot of other people that work academically on these sorts of subjects. But I've been excited to find people all over in different disciplines that are deeply interested in the personalism of von Hildebrand and Pope John Paul II. My favorite part of the seminar so far has been the beauty of everyone here. When I'm sitting around the conference table and I just look around, there's so many beautiful people gathered here. And they seem to just be enshrouded in grace, and it makes me smile. And it's been deeply enjoyable, and I've felt a deep sense of gratitude for just having the privilege to be with this group of people.